communicator of divinity. So you have to follow your conscience. Now, with regards to all of these practices, they're all very good and very important. Singing devotional songs is an expression of love for God. Meditation is a way of quieting and controlling your mind. Engaging in service, Sai Baba has said repeatedly, is the most important service project of all. Because real service, that is selfless service, service without any desire for reward or recognition, requires that you are able to feel complete empathy with the person that you're serving. Complete empathy is complete identification. Complete identification is selfless love. See, that is the relationship of selfless service to spirituality. If you are really doing selfless service, you are acting spirituality. You are functioning in a spiritual manner. So you should make the distinction between spiritual practices and practicing spirituality, and understand that spirituality is your ability to control your mind and your body, identify with your divine essence, and be that, and know that, and feel that, and generate that to all of the people with whom you interact in your daily life. That is practicing spirituality. These practices of the Sai Baba organizations, they help you to do that. So do the activities in churches. And all genuine spiritual groups that engage in genuinely spiritual practices with noble motives are helpful, but they're not the same as practicing spirituality. That's a very important distinction, and understanding that, then you can engage in these spiritual practices and make good use of them. For example, let me take one example of one activity in what Sai Baba says about it. Study circle. We have a group of people come together, and we take some quotation from the scripture or from one of Sai Baba's writings. And that each person, we go around the circle, and each person expresses his views, what it means to him, what experience he's had with this teachings, how it has affected him, what illumination, joy, or what it has brought into his life, or what misunderstandings he has. Okay, and we go all around the circle. Now, there are different personalities in this group, because it's a group of people who are not yet all realized souls, just as all of us here gathered in the studio probably are not realized souls, although we cannot judge one another. We can never know. Therefore, each person, according to Sai Baba, the study circle, each person's input into the study circle is like the facet of a diamond. The study circle is a diamond, and each person's views are a facet of the diamond. It's only when all facets are expressed that the luster and brilliance of the diamond is realized, you see? Because each person, coming from his own level of spiritual evolution and his own involvement in the world, will have a different understanding, and everybody will have something to add. That's the function of study circle, and the way Sai Baba explains it in a practical sense. We're all facets of a diamond. When all of us come together and express our views, if we all listen to one another with patience and respect, then we will all derive something from one another. You see? So these spiritual practices are very important. I liken them, the spiritual practices, to, because I used to be a musician before I became a doctor, I liken them to practicing on an instrument. You play scales. These are spiritual practices. You develop virtuosity by doing that. It is necessary. Those practices are absolutely essential so that you can become a virtuoso. But upon becoming a virtuoso, you play the concerto. The concerto is a spiritual life. You see?
Doctor Goldstein, queremos agradecerle su presencia. Ha sido un honor para nosotros contar con usted. Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias.
Hoy ha conversado con nosotros el doctor Michael Goldstein, representante de la organización Satya Sai Baba para los países fuera de la India. Muchas gracias, los esperamos en nuestro próximo Conversando.